Okay, so what is the date? 6th of November. The time is 1646. Philip experiment number 4. And that's right, you went out of focus, but you've just come back in, which is very strange. One thing I'm going to say as well is, because obviously after last time, if anyone gets touched or anything, can they ask the timer to stick their hand up? I think the time might be a good idea, because that way,
yeah,
like I say, if anything does happen, then at least we can tie it into.
Not a problem. Okay, so we are gathered here, myself, Claire and Sarah, and we call out to the spirit of Sutton Coldfield. Dear sir, if you can hear my voice, we beg you leave that you would come and converse with 3 ladies. It is the year of our Lord, 1790. And you are a fine gentleman who has made his living and done well, and now owns Kingswood Colliery and lives in a fine house. Coldfield House, sir. What a wonderful home you have. Built to perfection, with a wife, a child, and servants to tend to your needs. You must be very proud when you sit in your parlour and you see the furniture, the grandeur of all your hard work, and you must cast your mind back when you were young, toiling underground. And who would have thought many years later you would become a gentleman and get on your own stallion and trot along to your colliery to check that everything's in order? Is your manager a good fellow? Does he organise the workforce? Does he get enough call up from the seams? Who does your accounts? I wonder who your friends are. Do you have any local magistrates, or are you a member of any of the clubs? The Savages Club upon Park Row. Many a distinguished fellow from Bristol is a member. Did you try, or did you achieve to become a member? Do you go to any charity events? All these things, Mr. Caulfield, are reminiscent of the time of 1790. Our King George III is on the throne, though 9 times out of 10 he is shut away at Windsor. His Prinny, or his son George, which is official title, the Prince of Wales, is he around? Have you ever met the gentleman? Have you ever taken the coach to London to do business? Though some think us ladies do not have the intellect of a man, we would love for you to take the chair at the end of the table and sit and talk to us of such matters. Give us your valued opinion on life, work, the social conditions of the day. You must see a big difference of the wretched souls who have no money, who live in hovels, and those, the great wealthy of Bristol. And you must be aware of the change in religions. John Wesley was not long, a few years ago, arrived in Bristol, and many flocked to his teachings. So I've got itchy ear. It's completely natural. Bristol, under what we call now the Industrial Revolution, was fast changing. Fine Georgian houses were springing up in what was former Marshland. King's Square, Queen's Square. Have you ridden past on your horse and seen these fine new buildings? And slowly houses are going up on the hill towards the downs. Do you ever go to the theatre in King Street? Or does your wife Julia prefer finer pursuits? Have you ever attended the Mayor's annual ball? Imagine the cost of a new dress, ribbons, a coach for the night. Or are you lucky enough to horse and stage your own coach? We have asked many a time, sir. What, the man staring in the window just now?
Was he staring in the window?
There's a man walking past going like that.
You can come in.
Hey?
You can come in.
Was that you leching through the windows and walking along the path?
Yeah, see what's going on. I want to see all the orbs.
The orbs. There be orbs in this house. This house is now cleansed.
Yeah.
It's very quiet coming in, wasn't it?
I heard him.
I
Did you?
don't even jump.
Did it?
Mm.
Oh,
It's not like you, Claire.
No, surprised. I
no. Can't ever think of you jumping. No. I have to remember that.
made a steal, I am. They're very noisy, your neighbours, aren't they?
Yeah.
Which side is it? That side?
They're always like that.
They're watching the football.
Is it a young family?
Calvin's slightly older than Ian.
That's how noisy they are. Jesus. Mind you, our house is noisy, I suppose. Because we shout from upstairs to downstairs.
Ooh.
I hope you got your slippers on. There's new carpet in here.
Yeah, I heard a bit, they smell.
Otherwise, you'll be dead meat.
Why?
Yeah, Sarah said she'll whoop you. Whoop your ass.
He said, yes, please.
Promises, promises.
Woo. I wondered what all that leather stuff was upstairs in your bedroom earlier.
That's really how the mirror got broken, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So you fell out of the bed pissed and broke the mirror then?
Yeah.
Was that with your ass or your head?
My head. The biggest part of me.
Oh, it's funny.
I'm going to be deleting again, aren't I?
Yeah.
Right, I'll go back to it now. Right, I've lost me bit then. It's your fault, Ian.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Where's the candle making that noise?
What noise?
Yeah.
Is it? Maybe it's a match. Is it? Because it's like just.
Oh
got
yeah,
the
there's
bit
a
of
match
wood
in there. Yeah.
So it could be the bit of wood squeaking.
Yeah. That was interesting. Where's the wick to? That's yeah, because there's no wick. That's why. Okay.
It'll go out as soon as that bit of wood's burnt then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right then, let's go back to it. So Sutton, a ruffian has entered this house. He is a beggar from the streets. Can you grab him by his lapels and throw him out?
Maybe he'll talk to Ian more because he's a man.
Ah, but he's not part of the experiment, is he?
No, but I'm just thinking there's a man in here, maybe because they respected men more.
Well, there's exceptions.
I'm gonna go sit it back here.
Yeah, you missed a bit out in the hallway.
I don't think so.
I just put my fingerprints everywhere.
Wouldn't sort that is in the hallway.
Challenge accepted. Right then. So, Sutton Caulfield, would you like if I called you Esquire to show your status as a coal miner?
Oh, this makes lots of noise.
So we asked her if you could come and sit at this table.
Yeah, be quiet now. He's reached Ray and Ted on Rachel.
He's playing with his sillet band. I love you. I love you. You're
Yeah.
going to clean. Going to clean. Right, serious now.
Poor Sarah's got to edit this.
You could do like a off-take funny bit, couldn't you, for the piss take page?
Yeah, I could too, but quite often I get fed up and delete them all. Unless it's something really funny.
So Sutton, this is the 4th week that we're trying to talk to you. We asked if you could come forward, show yourself, or maybe you could tap one of us on the top of our head. That'll be so nice if you can do this.
Stick it in the top, otherwise I'll get it out after. Ready, steady, drop.
Yeah, I got it. Put it in there. Put it in there. Yeah, awesome. So Sutton, we ask again if you would kindly come forward, show yourself. Could you blow out the candle that I have here? If you could do that, that would be so kind. Because too many candles cost money and we don't want to waste money, do we, sir? You may be a man of wealth now, but we don't want to waste a farthing or a penny through pure extravagance. Can you blow out this candle to my left? Use all your breath, sir. Big, big blow. Just blow out the candle. Oh, itchy ear. Your mother talking about me. So, one thing we wanted to ask was how sad you must feel at the loss of 2 of your children. Do you ever go to St Luke's church and visit your own vault where they're buried? Do you ever light a candle, or do you find that it's more Julia's job to go and say a little prayer? Men tend to be harder with these things, and us women tend to carry more sorrow in the loss of a child or two. You must have lost siblings yourself growing up. As we enter the winter and the nights are drawing in, how is the cost of coal for fires? Or do you still use wood? How is your coal transported? Is it for the local factories? Or does it go on the canal to go to the next city? With only a few weeks to Christmas tide, are you looking forward to the celebrations? Are you going to have a goose? Some beef? Maybe a blackbird pie or two? Any sweetmeats? Is Julia partial to sweetmeats? And candied fruit. Oh, I miss candied fruit. How does your cook manage? Does she do nice food? Do you put ivy around the house? Have you had your portrait painted yet? To stand above the fire in the drawing room. You must look a fine figure of a man, sir. Do you still wear a wig?
Shall I kill him now? Do you know what he's doing?
You can come home if you're quiet.
Yeah.
These are many things, Sutton, interest us, and we hope one day you will share your thoughts, your memories, and maybe show yourself. What colour is your waistcoat? Your jacket? Is it made of fine silk? What colour is the buckle on your shoe? Is it gold or silver? Where do you have those made? Do they come from Bristol? Are you happy to have good, sturdy, perhaps dark clothes? Or do you try to follow the trends from London for a bright brocade? Is Julia fond of satin dresses and light colours, or does she prefer the darker colours of a mature woman? This and many things We would so like to know. But I shall bid you farewell for now, and we hope that we will speak to you again in 14 days' time. Good night, sir. Oh, it is hard to do
Yeah.
with distractions.
It is.